Jolan True guys, the next week, Season 13 Escalation is coming in game and I can't wait to see the continuation of Zethich's storyline. By the way, did you know that you can find me on Instagram using hashtag GeronimoYT? You can go there directly from my main YouTube page if you want to see something what I do in private life or to check out some video announcements, but today I'm going to present you my build of a Fleet Tier 6 Faeht Warbird. She's a little fragile ship, but it's a destroyer, packed with full intel capabilities. Let's head in game and check it out. The Faeht Warbird is one of the newest designs that Romulan Republic has produced. This line of ship began production when Joint Command started the Operation Delta Rising, translated from Romulan Faeht means secret, and this name is justified by the fact she has full intel capabilities and advanced battle cloaking device. While cloaked, this cloak gives you more flight speed, and after decloak slightly bigger flight speed and turn rate buffs, while under cloak you can use abilities you usually couldn't. As you could see on screen, you can fire torpedoes, create anomalies like gravity wells or Titan rifts, and heal using the hazard emitters. Intel vessels are all capable of passive warp signature masking. This passive ability grants an intel ship a tiny amount of stealth, which will render the intel craft undetectable at long range. This passive stealth bonus is removed while Starship activates its cloaking device. Translucent panels on side of the primary hull shield instruments and coordinate data streams from Faeht's active sensor drones. Those sensor arrays are looking for vulnerabilities in your enemies. Gather Intelligence is a built-in Starship mechanics only available on intelligence starships. Upon activating Gather Intel, a little door on your ship will open and two small intel drones will fly out, head to your target and get under cloak. Sometimes, if you are close enough, you could actually see those drones zooming around your target. Cloaking and uncloaking, doing each second, drones will give one penetrating scan mark to your target. When you stack 15 of them, you can then use Expose Vulnerability. Because of the stackable nature of penetrating scans, if there are multiple intel vessels targeting the same enemy, those marks will rise up much faster because every intel ship will contribute. Faeht at level 60 comes with 38,720 hull hit points, 4 forward and 3 aft weapons, 2 device slots, 5 tactical free engineering and 3 science consoles. The bridge officer seats are Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Commander Tactical Cross Intel, Lieutenant Engineering, Cross Intel, and Ensign Universal. Ship's basic modifiers are a turn rate of 19 degrees per second, impulse modifier of 0.22, inertia is 75, and Zen version of this ship will get Ship Trait and Heavy Plasma Lance console. This trait is also called Tactical Retreat and it gives you -2 all threat plus 60% defense and 299 flight speed buff when hull is below 25%. You also get to be untargetable for 2 seconds. This can occur every 60 seconds. Other ship's traits will give you 5 to accuracy, reduction of cooldown for Singularity Power and increasement of Singularity Charge rate by 30%, 10% to kinetic and all damage resistance, which is fairly good for this ship, and my personal favorite, 2.5 to critical hit chance. Heavy Plasma Lance deals high initial plasma damage and moderate shield penetrating plasma damage to your target, and it renders it vulnerable. If used on target that is already vulnerable, the Heavy Plasma Lance is upgraded to Piercing Heavy Plasma Lance. This upgraded attack deals additional damage and bypasses a portion of target shields. Oh, that was a lot to cover. Okay guys, I'm going to show you my build now. I rock plasma weaponry on this ship because they feel the most natural for Romulan ship. I'm using 2 advanced fleet heavy cannons because of their good damage and modifiers like damage times 3 and critical hit chance. The other weapon is crafted and it's a wide arc heavy cannon, useful because its arc modifier and damage times 3. Taken directly from the Arcala Warbird, I use quad cannons because they can give quite a good punch. My aft weapon is oriented to augment the forward firepower. I'm using crafted omnidirectional beam array, the experimental Romulan array, and Borg kinetic cutting beam, which can be found on their respective reputations. In one point of this video, I said this ship can't tolerate much of kinetic damage. Because of that, I'm rocking Counter Command Deflector, which boosts your weapons and defenses. Nukara Impulse Engines will boost your shields while I'm using the Tolian Crystalline Shield Array to get 2-piece set, which are weapon stabilizers. But there is a good thing. There is a 1% chance that 130% of incoming fire will be directed back to whomever shot you. You may know that revenge is a dish best served cold, and it's very cold out here in space. My engineering consoles are enhanced neutronium and monotonium alloys because they provide kinetic resistance and boost to hull hit points. The polaric modulator transfers portion of your weapon's power to engines, boosting flight speed and turn rate. On science, I have 2 plasma generating weapon signature nullifiers with shield heal modifiers. They're there mostly for their 2.5% chance to induce plasma explosions, giving you even more damage. 0-point energy conduit is brilliant because of its high critical chance boost. Using it also gives you a plasma conductive circuitry because it's second part of Romulan set. Tactical consoles are what really powers this ship. I use 4 vulnerability locators, which give you 35.6% to plasma weapon damage and 1.8 to critical chance. I would use 5 of them, but assimilated modules provide some good boosts, and it gives me Omega Weapon Amplifier as being second part of the Borg set. Some of you out there who watch this video are probably asking yourself, Geronimo, this is probably not enough, we need more. You're absolutely right, guys, you need more, and this is where the traits step in action. The traits I'm using are Cannon Training to boost my cannons. Romulan Operative, it's quite important, you should write it down. 1.5 to critical chance and 3.8 to critical severity. Now, a little bit of my vanity, the EPS manifold efficiency and grace under fire. Why am I using that? You can replace it depending on what career you're rocking. Me as an engineer, I love to have loads of hull and good power levels. So this goes into picture with that. Nanoid Repair Matrix and Bulk Technician have exactly the same reason. Beam Training, self-explanatory. The Impact Defense Specialist in here because of physical and kinetic damage resistance, and Operative because once more it gives you boost to critical chance and critical severity. One thing I especially love, enhanced rendering shots, and they're quite cool because every time you miss your opponent you will get a little bit of boost to your critical chance, and this boost will go on until you actually do a critical hit. This is quite nice. Energy refrequencer just to give a little bit of repair to the ship. The auxiliary power configuration is set to defense, again because of kinetic damage and basic damage resistance. When I unlock this locked part, I'm going to set the offense in here to give even more tactical boost. Last but not the least, the precision 4 to critical hit. With this build you can do up to 40k DPS and even more. Your critical chance will be set at 30%, but it will go up because of enhanced rendering shots trait. The amount of kinetic damage you can take now is nowhere near the basic one, and you can survive for a longer periods of time. Combination of set bonuses and traits improve weapon performance a lot, and if you are a tactical career player, you can get even more DPS out of her. Personally, I love to use intelligence teams because you will get a short duration cloak, but you can fire from it. Use of override subsystem safety is free, surgical strikes free, and attack pattern omega 1 will make your power levels skyrocket. Your critical hit chance will be also set around 62% or higher. This is going to wrap this episode up, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. If you did, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. And until next time, guys, if you have any suggestion or want to see more from the Faeht or any other ship I got in the fleet, just let me know, also in comment section down below. Till next time, stay safe, guys. You're the best. Geronimo out.